have you ever gotten together, hooked up with any of the army?
팬들하고 사적으로
The South Korean boy band BTS is one of the most popular groups ever. The craze that they have is unmatchable, and their fan base only keeps increasing day by day. The BTS members, consisting of RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook, made their debut in 2013, and over the years haven't made many disclosures about their private life. What happened when someone tried to find out? We'll tell you what transpired. Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today we will be talking about how Ellen DeGeneres embarrassed the BTS gang on her show and left them red-faced. The Ellen DeGeneres Show received a lot of criticism lately, with ex-employees alleging that the workplace was toxic and suited to match only the host Ellen's needs. Reaching the end of the road, the comedian and show host Ellen confirmed earlier this year that her show will be coming to an end after 19 years since its inception. When you're a creative person, you constantly need to be challenged. And as great as this show is, and as fun as it is, it's just not a challenge anymore, DeGeneres told, confirming that the show will be coming to an end by spring of 2022. But what led to this downward spiral? It was not something that happened in a single day. Small events and mishaps collected and accumulated into this big mess that came back to haunt Ellen, and that's where we'll start. Ellen DeGeneres hosting the BTS. The first time the BTS boys were on the Ellen DeGeneres Show in 2017, Ellen asked if they have ever gotten together or hooked up with a fan. We are not sure if the BTS gang did not understand the point that she asked or if they tried to play it down, but RM replied, "We are doing it right now," gesturing to the audience. That must have been pretty confusing for Ellen and the audience alike, but instead of letting it go, the American host pressed further on the subject. "You know what I mean," she hinted. "Have you all ever dated one of your armies?" she continued. She even insisted the translator explain what hooking up meant. Now that is straight up weird. What was Ellen even thinking? Upon understanding the true context of the question, the band looked at each other, not knowing what to reply. Thankfully, V jumped in and said a strong no. While they were not fluent in the English language to convey their thoughts, they were quick to show it through actions. Jungkook and others included shook their heads to show their approval of V's answer. It could be pointed to cultural differences, as an average American would not mind questions like these, but asking BTS who came from Korea was a big mistake. Revealing one's private life details is frowned upon in many Asian countries, and Ellen regrettably did just that. This revealed that Ellen had not done her research and was seen as culturally insensitive by the Koreans. While the show went on after that, and the gang performed their iconic song Mic Drop, the episode did start the rumors about one of the band members dating a fangirl. Yikes! This seemingly irrelevant and fun question shook the internet with accusations and questions thrown upon them. While it did die down sooner or later, the BTS did not seem to mind these statements and once again appeared in the Ellen DeGeneres Show the following year in 2018. This time, Ellen once again asked a question, and RM told her that she was the one who taught them the meaning of hookup, and that was that. But what everyone started noticing was that even though BTS started composing full English songs and actively promoted them in the United States, they simply stopped appearing on the Ellen DeGeneres Show. In 2020, BTS unfollowed a lot of celebrities, and Ellen was one of them. Nobody is sure what led them to do that, but from what we know and the infinite theories that followed, the gang cleansed their account from people who were deemed not significant or had provocative behaviors. This is not really surprising. As mentioned before, the show has been accused of Ellen's erratic behavior, toxic work culture, and racism towards staff, audience, and even guests. While this can be viewed as shocking to many viewers, and some might even argue as Ellen to be a kind and heartwarming soul with her guests on screen, the employers on her show certainly don't think so. Many former employees, current staff, and even people from the audience have claimed that Ellen in reality, implying behind the scenes, is totally not what we see on TV. Many former employees blame the executive producers and other senior managers for the show's toxicity, and even revealed that one could get fired for taking medical leave or bereavement days to attend family funerals. Many have claimed to have walked off their jobs after getting comments on their race. A black woman who used to work on the Ellen DeGeneres Show recalled her racist experiences on the show and blamed how nobody supported her when she stood up against the discrimination. From revealing truths about the donations that Ellen gives and how everything that she does is only for her show, the ugly truths coming in the open made Ellen look in a bad light. With the awkward experiences BTS had on her show and the experiences we do not know about that might have happened behind the stage when they were invited, it was pretty obvious that Ellen's name was on the list. What do you think are the other reasons BTS could have avoided Ellen for? Was Ellen right to get answers to her juicy questions by upsetting them? With everything not going right for the American TV star, what do you think she can do to make up for it? Do tell us in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, kindly like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you later. Until then, goodbye!